like a caged bird's call. Virtual skies and we're breaking it all. Dreaming high with a false horizon. Departure lounge keeps the spirit rising. Engines roaring through a screen glow haze. Throttle forward, we're lost in the maze. Sim skies blur, yet the passion set. Lugging in for the Quizness jet. Take off, flight paths to nowhere. Streaming dreams up in thin air. Quiz me now, bring the jet game on. The departure lounge where the wild belong. The wild belong. Pushing pixels through an endless storm. Clouds crash hard, but we stay warm. From the runway cracks to the cockpit's grin. A sim of steel, but our hearts plug in. Cruising on autopilot, heart astray. Steering questions in a quiz ballet. Flight plan scribbled, the answers collide. In the lounge we let the chaos decide. Metal birds in the stream rolls fierce. Every quiz a lounge keeps this fierce. Lift off, minds racing, don't forget. It's high stakes in Quizness jet. Up in thin air. Quiz me now, bring the jet game on. The departure lounge where the wild belong.
You can probably hear the ATC going off in the back. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh no. Oh god. Okay, looks like we might have a small problem. Give me 2 minutes. Crap. Shit. There we go. My mic wasn't on. It's all good. My microphone wasn't on. Don't get the ideas, Jim. Huge thank you to our channel member, Sarah. Don't get any ideas. Seriously, don't get any ideas. It's not what you think it was. So what happened was basically I have like a multi-port thing that you put USBs into. The one with the microphone on was turned off. So I was like, oh no, what's going on here? So yes. Hello, very good evening to you. Welcome to your Thursday flight night here on the Departure Lounge YouTube channel. Of course, as always, hope that you are doing well. Those that are working off of bank holiday style things, welcome to the weekend. Welcome to your weekend. If you're working tomorrow, sorry. But I'm not. So happy weekend, everybody. You've seen what we're on this evening, but I'll give you another view of it. Here we go. We're on board the KLM A330-200. Oh god, I'll get to the comments in a minute. We're on board the KLM A330-200 this evening. We're at Amsterdam, heading over to Toulouse this evening. Flight time predicted to be, provided we get there with no diversions, 1 hour and 31 minutes. Tonight's musical theme is all from the 90s, in my view, the best era for music. Closely followed by 2000s emo music, however, 90s music is the one. So let's say hello to those of you that are joining us this evening. Okay, we are starting off with Mark. Hello to you. Says that he's out of here tomorrow morning to Turkey. Very nice. Where in Turkey are you going? Hope you're doing well. Wilson, hello to you. First on the scene as always. Hope you're doing well. Jim. Jim. Wasn't what you think. Was not what you think. The microphone was turned off. I didn't plug anything into no USB ports. It's not what you think. I hope you're doing well though, Jim. Good to see you as always. Mark's off to Istanbul. Very nice. Very, very nice. Carl Crawford, hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Gemma's back. Moshi Moshi. Let's get the Moshis in the chat, please. Moshi's in the chat for Gemma. Welcome back, Gemma. Gemma's back from the Far East. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a lovely time. The pictures you've been sending in the group chat look pretty good as well. So looks like you've had a fantastic time. Great to have you back. Hope you're well. I'm sure it's not great to be back though, but good to have you back. Lee Class, evening to you. All hail the Lee Class. Hope you're doing well. Saf's in the chat as well. Hello to you, Saf. I think that catches up with everybody for the moment. Happy days. Now we're going to say hello to our cabin crew. Now I'll read you his profile. He is Dutch. I'll read you his profile. His name is Peter. It's spelled Peter with an I in it. Peter. We'll go with Peter. He'll probably correct me. He's a Dutchman, and he's on the verge of freaking out. And just wants to go home. And ... That's all the profile says. Maybe he's just, yeah. Apparently he's quite grumpy. So let's find out together. Peter, I'm assuming that is your name. I haven't butchered it. Hope you're doing well. A very good evening to you. Here we go. Let's find out together what he's like.
Yeah, it's Peter, not pizza. But whatever, Captain. Just make sure you don't crash us into the ground, alright? I'm not in the mood to deal with your nonsense tonight.
Oh. He's not very loud. That's my only fear. Did everyone hear that correctly? Was that fine? Because he wasn't loud on my part.
Schiphol clearance, KLM 146 IFR to Düsseldorf with Foxtrot.
Alright, Gemma barely heard it, hang on.
Clear to Düsseldorf for
Peter, just say hello.
Then is filed, climb initially 6000, departure on 118.08 and squawk 5256, KLM 146.
KLM 146, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.56 when ready.
12156, KLM 146.
We might need to get rid. I don't think he's not very loud at all. Why are you so quiet, Peter? Peter, why are you so quiet?
keep my sanity intact while dealing with this circus. You know how it is. Just waiting for the next round of complaints from the passengers who think they're royalty. Anything else you need, or are you just checking if I'm still awake?
He's got an attitude problem, but he's also very quiet. Let's make a decision. Shall we keep him or get rid? Because by the time that there's aircraft sounds and stuff, I don't think he's going to be loud enough, is he? Which is a shame. Too quiet, get rid. Yeah, let's get rid. In that case, who should we bring in instead? Let's bring in... Mark wants Victoria. I'm sure we can bring her in for a Royal Dutch airline. She seems like royalty. Should we bring her in?
Information Tango is current, clear to Dublin via the Berg 5V departure, Dennisveld. Departure runway 36 left, initial climb 4,000 feet, departure on 118.08. Squawk.
Janet's been mentioned as well.
DFL 361. Ground on 121.56, DFL 361. Bye bye.
Time to pick Victoria or Janet. Which one? So Gemma says not Janet, so we'll go Victoria on that one. Mark says Victoria. Sarah's gone Victoria. Sorry, Carl. Looks like you're outnumbered. Victoria, very good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome on board.
Good evening, Captain Whittle. I'm doing splendidly, thank you. It is a pleasure to be on board with you today. If there is anything you require, please do not hesitate to let me know. I'm here to assist in any way necessary.
Mark does make a very good point. She is very good for ring sting solutions. Glad to know that you're alright. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we shouldn't have any issues of the ring sting this evening. Unless Rob turns up. Sarah, evening to you.
Captain Whittle, thank you for your kind words. I'm confident that all shall proceed smoothly this evening. Rest assured, we are prepared for any eventuality. Should you require anything further, please do not hesitate to let me know. Wishing you a pleasant flight ahead.
She's very good. She's very good. You can also call me Tom. It makes it a little bit easier for everyone involved. Right.
Clearance on request.
Thank you, Captain Tom. It is indeed a pleasure to address you by your first name. If there's anything you require, please do let me know. Wishing you a splendid flight.
Oh, how about that for a sunset? Beautiful. Let's get ourselves sorted then. So we're going to turn on. Right, I can get the button. Where's the button for it? There we go. Right, batteries. We've got 3 of them. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. 2 external powers. Nav and logo lights to the on position. Give that 5 seconds. That's the APU there. I know there's something else I haven't done. So yes, if you don't understand or don't know what Victoria's like, she's very good at treating the old ring sting. Rob will tell you all about it. She's very good at treating the ring sting. Okay, so we can go ahead and turn on the starter for the APU. Bleed can go on. We'll go ahead and sort the ADAs out. The aircraft should already be programmed. From what I've seen, it's like very much like a plug in and play. We'll turn the fuel pumps on. Turn the brightness up on the McDo. Oh my word. Yep, program's already in. Happy days. Don't need to do anything else.
Just a second. Clear, KLM 1039, with information Foxtrot rated copy.
James says I'm getting Penny from Come Fly With Me vibes from Victoria. Oh, the peasants. Peasants in economy. She only does first class. Yeah, she doesn't do anything else. If you know, you know. If you don't, look it up. It's a classic. Sky is looking very, very moody today. We'll operate the jetway. KLM obviously can deal with this. Oh, I feel I've missed my bugger. Wilson says, Team Airbus. Mark's recognised the fact that we're doing 90s this evening. Yeah, every Thursday is the 90s themed evening. Music wise, also our flight number tonight is KLM 47 uniform. Really? Fucking right flyer. Alright. Let's request boarding.
Pushback and engine start approved. Contact ground on 121.56 for further instructions.
Sarah says the 90s were still 10 years ago. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, I wish it was. There we go, brightness up on most things here. I'd love the board crew. So the flight's only a short one tonight, and also not too worried about going over into.
Your passengers boarding starting.
We won't see any passengers anyway. So it looks like I've got to download a GSX profile for the aircraft, by the looks of it. To do one for the A340. So it looks like I've got to do one for the A330, so I will do that when we're finished. So hope everyone's well. Let me know how your Thursday was. Mine was a day. I won't even tell you about how my day was. Sarah, I'm very much like you. Kind of wish the 90s was 10 years ago. Can't believe we're going to get to a point where it's nearly 40 years. I'm like, what? What? So passengers boarding. Providing we actually get there this time, that would be quite handy. Whilst you're here, feel free to smash the like button. Helps the channel out immensely as always. See if we get as many as we can this evening. James is tiring, been awake since 4 AM.
Bye-bye.
Oh, that voice, I hear that voice all the time. It is fucking irritating. James is tiring, been awake since 4 AM.
Diesel 361 ready for push and start.
My goodness me, it's not even proper English. Had an awfully uncomfortable train ride from London, says Gemma. Lee says, I went to Southend Airport for a couple of EasyJet arrivals and the Eastern Airlines ATR 72 operating from Newquay. Very nice. Very nice indeed. So yeah, so I've not downloaded, and I need to do it, and I will do, a GSX profile for this one. This will allow the aircraft to be loaded as we normally see. I've got it for 340, don't have it for 330. That's one thing I forgot to do today, but it's fine. Let's get clearance whilst we're here. Schiphol clearance, good evening. KLM 47 uniform, type A330-200, requesting radio check.
KLM 47 uniform, Schiphol clearance, roger, readability 5.
Beautiful, we'll do some clearance in a second. Carter's been chilling in the garden after being in town early this morning. Very nice. Saf says, my day's been okay, got drenched, sorted birthday presents, took Fred's for his jobs. I'll read that properly, jabs. And now I'm doing Sweet FA. Well, you're not, because you're watching me, aren't you? So it's not Sweet FA. Or it might be, who knows? It might just be background fodder, who knows? Let's go for clearance. Let's go for clearance. It's been a day, that's all I can say. All I want to do is punch a tourist in the face today, but couldn't do it. Schiphol clearance, KLM 47 uniform, requesting IFR clearance, or more likely ready to copy IFR clearance to Toulouse.
Clearance on request, stand by.
So I've been getting back into Pokemon again. On my retro gaming stick, it has Pokemon yellow, blue, red, gold and silver. No green though, which is weird. Pretty sure there's a Pokemon green. I've been playing Pokemon yellow.
KLM 47 uniform, information November is current. Clear to Toulouse via the Wood 3 Whiskey departure, then as filed. Departure runway 36 center. Initial climb to 6,000 feet. Departure on 118.08 squawk 5265.
Oh, very quick squawk code. What was the squawk code? 5265. There we go. Happy days. We got 6,000 feet into the system already. We're waiting for the passengers to load. Then we'll get off underway. Let's just have a look at that sky. But look at that sky. That is quite something. The sky's on fire. Aeroplane is terrified. The sky's on fire. Look at that as a sunset. Holy hell. Whoa. That's with filters on as well, by the way. Filters are definitely on. Holy hell. Clear to Toulouse via the Wood 3 Whiskey departure, then as filed. Departure runway 36 center. Initial climb to 6,000 feet. Departure on 118.08. Squawk 5265 KLM 47 uniform. Mark. I don't. It might not be that.
KLM 47 uniform, read back correct. Ground is on 121.56 safe flight, sir.
Awesome. Hello to those that are joining us this evening. If you are new to the channel, come say hi. We don't bite. We're a good bunch, really. Jim says ANA's Pokemon plane did the Heathrow flight today, missed flying on it by 1 day. Oh no. And you have been wanting to get on that as well. That's a shame. I've actually held off for today because I had a particular flight in mind with a particular airline that you've been asking me to hold off for. And it came up as I was doing my random flight generation, and I was like, oh. And then I was like, oh, she's not here. I didn't think you'd be here for it. I'll do it next week. I've got a bit of a special one next week. The one that I've sort of said that I'll wait until you're back from Japan. I'll do it next week. I didn't think you were back today. I was like, I saw you pop in. on the message this morning. And you're like, oh, I'm on my way in. I was like, no. Oh, if I knew that, I would have changed it to what I had planned to do. It's a bit of a special one. I'll do it next week. It's all right. Mark says it's just the weed smoke drifting over from downtown Amsterdam. We love a good stereotype on this channel, don't we? We love a good stereotype. Alright, 28 passengers to go.
Information India is correct. Clear to Luxembourg via the Cougar 2 Victor departure, then as far
Let's just chuck the stereotypes out there while we can.
Initial climb to 4,000 feet. Departure on 118.1.
Tuned over to ground now. Wilson says, Tom, do a silver ATR 72 flight at some point because it looks increasingly likely they will go bust next month. Ah, that's a shame. I'll do one next. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do. Is it the ATR 42? I'll do the 42 next week. So there's 2 flights for next week already. Saves me having to do a schedule. Okie coke. Right, music on pause. We are pretty much ready to go, so the beacon lights can go on. External power. So off position. Happy days. And then what we can do, I'm looking forward to taking off in that sunset. Goodness me. We'll go ahead and, on the GSX side of things, prepare for pushback. And then we'll request it on the ATC. Here we go. Schiphol ground. Good evening. KLM 47 uniform requesting push engine start. 36 centre for our departure today. Yeah, look at that. I mean, if you want any insight to what the sky is like right now.
KLM 47 uniform, push and engine start approved. Face east.
If you want any indication, someone's just taken this screenshot departing out of Amsterdam. If you want any indication to what it's going to be like. It's going to be an interesting one. So we're going to be pushing back, and then by the looks of things,
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
I'll tell you what, it is quite the taxi. It's a long taxi today. Hashtag the long taxi. It is a long one. To go round to 36 centre. Lee says, I bought 5... Is that 5 packs of cream eggs or a 5-pack of cream eggs? Because if you've bought 5 packs of cream eggs, why aren't you sharing them? Why aren't you sharing them?
Booking gear.
God, gee, look at that. A 5-pack of cream eggs, that's fair. No need to share them. Who shares a 5-pack? God dear, look at that. Insane weather. Right, here we go. I mean, even there, look at this colour of the sky there. That is impressive. Right, hang on. Oh, I should probably push and start approved face east, KLM 47 uniform. So where are we? We are there. We want to be pushed back to the that's 2-4. Down at the very bottom there, isn't it? I'm utterly confused. Hang on. I'm a little confused. Hang on a sec. So we're there. So we got to push back, and then and then we're going down, and then round and round again. Okay, here's a long taxi. That's fine. Find out in a minute. Well, that was close. That in bread just... I mean, that was... okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Exiting from editing mode.
Release
Please
parking
wait.
brakes. Please commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Darren Graham, what a way to make an entrance. Coming in with 1 gifted Departure Lounge membership going to Christopher Davidson. Thank you, Darren, for your support. Right, let's go for it. So ignition turned to the on position. Engine number 2. Will we get the startup sounds? Let's find out together. I've also still got 5 to go with my memberships, so I'm going to be giving those out today as well. Ryanair have made an appearance.
Cruising at an altitude of 36,000 feet. Now, I kindly ask for your attention as I take you through our safety procedures. To fasten your seatbelt,
Victoria is currently giving out the safety demo.
adjust it to fit snugly across your lap.
Please set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for our good engine start.
Oxygen masks will automatically drop.
Right, we need to just confirm. Hello?
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
The fuck is this? Excuse you.
Fasten the straps around your waist and pull to tight.
So it's like, yep, no worries. We'll just go in front.
The red tabs blowing into the mouthpiece. This Airbus A330-200 is equipped with 8 emergency exits.
And it's not even Ryanair doing it this time.
Unlocking gear.
2 at the rear. Illuminated exit signs will guide you to the nearest exit, which may be behind you. We appreciate your attention and cooperation. Please ensure all electronic devices are switched to flight mode or turned on, and your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position.
Right, blimey, 3-6 centre. So what's the best way of doing this then?
Thank you for choosing
Round them that way, I would say.
We're proud to offer you a taste of Dutch hospitality with our delightful cheese rolls.
Tow track disconnected. Bypass been removed.
Relax and enjoy the flight.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Probably turn the dome light off, actually, to be fair. Don't think we need that on. Yeah, KLM, excuse you. Skip off ground. KLM 47 uniform ready to taxi the runway 36 centre. Dom and his, I'm assuming, best David Attenborough impression. He's done it behind the screen, it's fine. Here we see the infant KLM sticking to its mother for protection from
KLM
predators.
47 uniform. Taxi to runway 36 center via A10 Alpha A22 Bravo Whiskey 8.
Taxi to runway 36 center via A10 Alpha Alpha 22 Bravo Whiskey 8 KLM 47 uniform. Right, can we go? Yes, we can. Right, set flaps to 1. We are on the move. And looking to get in front of the KLM that has decided to, or the City Hopper at least, get in front of us. Aircraft are taking off, interestingly, halfway up the runway, which is fascinating. Infiant, I didn't even see that. Sarah pointing out the spelling mistake. Infiant. Look at the state of that. That is some sky. Goodness me, is that some sky. Right, we'll keep an eye on Volan to just make sure we're doing the right thing. So here we go for our long taxi to the 36 center runway. Just make sure we're going the right way here, because it looks like we're not. Carl's put a link in the chat if you want to track the flight and you're not on Volanta. It should work. If not, the link that he's put in there, I'll tell you what, Carl, can you just share the link to the tracker itself? Because I clicked on that last time, it didn't work. If you wouldn't mind. Dom says, you know, a wildlife documentary is going to go sinister when Sir David says, however. That's very true. Sinister Attenborough, they should call him. But we could probably do that dome light on now, to be fair. Yeah. Well, we're absolutely not dissing David Attenborough. Absolute national treasure. Let's have a look. Yeah, so if you get the map, if you're able to find Amsterdam, you'll see that. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yes, that is the tracker. If you zoom in to find Amsterdam, you'll happily see that I am the only one. There I am. I am the only one at Amsterdam. So it'll be easy to find and easy to track, I would say. God no, we would never ever diss David Attenborough. One absolute national treasure. Alright, so just keeping an eye. The thing here, we're going to be taking a right turn here. Right, so what I'm going to look to do is just have a look at the flight plan here, because they've got 36 center, which is fine. The actual flight plan is no, maybe that's right. Maybe that is right. Tell you what, that is. I mean, that sky. I haven't seen a sky like it for a while. Dom says, now I've only just received my Global Airlines confirmation email. Is that a confirmation email for the flight or confirmation email that they've taken your money and then done a runner? Being skeptical because I have to. Sky is most definitely bright. Alright, nearly time for takeoff. Yeah, that is an impressive sky. I'm looking forward to getting into the air because we should see a little bit of sunlight. Should see a little bit of sunlight. 321 Neo just departing in front of us. Then it'll be Lot's turn to go.
KLM 47 uniform. Contact tower on 118.105 safe flight.
Contact tower 118.105 for KLM 47 uniform. Thank you. So Lot is next. There goes Lot. Contacting the tower. Here we go. Schiphol Tower. Good evening. KLM 47 uniform. Holding short runway 36 center with traffic inbound.
DFL 361. Welcome to Schiphol. Contact ground on 121.56.
KLM 47 uniform, Schiphol Tower, runway 36C, hold short, blowing on the runway.
Hold short, runway 36 center, KLM 47 uniform. So we're just waiting for
departure 11808, Beefbird 1 Lima Whiskey.
our inbound
KLM
traffic.
47 uniform, Schiphol Tower, runway 36C, winds 345 at 6, cleared for takeoff.
Are you sure? Oh, it's going to the other side, isn't it? Just curious to know about the lights. Because there's no switch or anything. Clear for takeoff, runway 36 center, KLM 47 uniform. Right, landing lights on. Strobes are on. Taxi to takeoff. Yeah, I think we're good. Let's go! Before that Air France decides it's going to get in front of us. Alright, so General Electric engines on this A330. Here we go, into that beautiful sky. So if you've got the emojis, get them ready. It's time to toga that bitch. So 50%. And the General Electric engines go into full power in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Toga that bitch.
Departure on 11808, DFL 361. Over departure 118.08, Finnair 9 Alpha Delta.
Easy 15 Yankee. Contact departure on 118.08.
Pushing the nose down as we've got a bit of a bumpy runway here. And then V1 and Urlo Tate. Fucking touchdown. Why did we touch down then? Right, positive rate gear going up. Listen to those engines. That is beautiful. The state of that.
KLM 47 uniform, contact departure.
Oh, look at the turn. That is quite incredible. John Brown, very good evening to you. / afternoon. Hope you're doing well. Get to your comment in 2 seconds.
Martin Air 998. Welcome to Amsterdam. Contact ground on 121.56.
Skipper power. Scooter 559 navigated the runway.
Speedbird 559er, say again.
We are climbing, albeit slowly. Contact departure, KLM 47 uniform. Okie doke. Off to Toulouse we go. Schiphol departure, good evening, KLM 47 uniform, with you at 4,000, climbing 6,000. So, John says, sorry I missed your CRJ stream. Watched last night. When stairs are used, the boarding has to
KLM 47 uniform, Schiphol departure.
complete for the baggage.
Direct AM 036.
And the throttle has to be managed the entire flight. Did think it was the case. I think I had a bit of a moment where it'd been a bit of a long day and just trying to gauge and get to grips with the aircraft didn't really help with the lack of patience. But yeah, like I said, long day, slight lack of patience. That is, I mean, that sky is
KLM 47 uniform, Schiphol departure, climb flight level 230.
Look at the state of it. That is impressive. Climb flight level 230, KLM 47 uniform. Sarah says, Jesus. By the Lord Jesus, let's eat all the chocolate. That's also not what she said. That's not what she said. She did not sit there and go, by the Lord Jesus. That also is very stereotypical. Alright, so we are climbing through 6,000. What did we touch down with? I mean, I'll take it. Gemma says she needs to sleep. Do you know what? I don't blame you. I do not blame you at all. I don't think anyone does. Hope you do manage to sleep well. Dom says, controversial opinion incoming. I can take chocolate or leave it. Some have said that you can take chocolate. I think you've got to be in the mood for it. I had some just this evening. I've had some Galaxy Caramel. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with Galaxy. And I'll fight you if you think that's the case. Oh, Jesus. Sarah.
KLM 47 uniform. Climb flight level 260.
Oh, okay. I thought that was... I thought... Okay, right. Ignore me.
Easy 6 Papa Delta. Contact Amsterdam radar on 118.805.
Generally thought that was an I, not an it. But it turns out it's a he, not even an I or an it. I was going to say it's a bit too much information there, Sarah. But now you're on about Dom. Surely not.
Direct AM 621, cleared dialers going away 18 right approach, DFL 361.
Christ in heaven, right.
DFL 361, contact Schiphol Tower on 118.105.
Can't believe there's no lights for this up here. Like the annunciator lights don't work. It's weird. Tell you what though. No chocolate is as good as it used to be nowadays, says Jim. Everything's getting smaller, and I don't like the fact that that's happening. So I feel like just your money, you know, just being ripped off. Is that dim? What's the bright then? It's that button there. That don't work. That's weird. Have we got... No. Victoria, how is everything at the moment?
Captain Tom, everything is proceeding splendidly at the moment.
Oof.
The passengers are settled in, and the cabin crew is attending to their needs with utmost care. If there is anything specific you require, please do let me know. Wishing you a smooth climb cruising altitude.
She's so posh, I love it.
Climbing to flight level 4000.
KLM 055, Schiphol approach, climb and maintain flight level 040.
Climb flight level 260, KLM 47 uniform.
Flight level 140.
KLM 47 uniform, climb flight level 320.
Climb flight level 320, KLM 47 uniform. Victoria, I'll come back to you in about 10-15 minutes time with obviously some questions about snacks and stuff, because the YouTube chat will be getting quite hungry very, very soon, and you know what they're like from previous experiences.
Captain Tom, thank you for the update. I shall be ready to assist with any inquiries regarding our delightful Dutch cheese rolls and refreshing tulip water when you return.
Oh!
Looking forward to ensuring everyone is well taken care of during the flight. Until then, safe travels as we continue our climb.
Tulip water. Who fancies tulip water? Victoria, could you just explain to the YouTube chat what tulip water is?
361, climb flight level 310.
level 310, DFL 361.
Ah, Captain Tom. Tulip water is a delightful and refreshing beverage that we offer on board. It is infused with the essence of tulips, providing a unique and quintessentially Dutch flavour. It pairs wonderfully with our Dutch cheese rolls, offering our passengers a taste of warm Dutch hospitality. If there's anything else you'd like me to share with the YouTube chat, please let me know.
KLM 47 uniform, climb flight level 360.
I mean, Sarah's eating crayons. I mean, you could tell her not to.
Ah, Captain Tom. It seems we have a bit of a colourful situation on our hands. I shall gently remind Sarah that crayons are best used for artistic expression, rather than culinary exploration. Thank you for the heads up.
I like that. Colouring instead of culinary. Oh, she's funny. Climb flight level 360, KLM 47 uniform.
KLM 47 uniform, contact Amsterdam radar on 118.805.
Contact Amsterdam radar on 118.805, KLM 47 uniform. Sarah got roasted by Victoria. She's my new favourite. Amsterdam radar, good evening. KLM 47 uniform with you. Flight level 240, climbing 360.
KLM 47 uniform, Amsterdam radar identified. Good evening.
Oh my, someone's excited. So just a reminder of what's happening for the rest of the week. Tomorrow, That's in Fridays returns again at Frankfurt. We're starting earlier. Tomorrow, 6:15 for all the build-up. Saturday, no stream. Sunday, F1 Manager returns with race number 5 from Jeddah in Saudi Arabia, which, if I'm correct, and the F1 fans among you can confirm for me, street race. Is that right? Street race? But that's on 7 o'clock on Sunday. Monday, probably a little bit of a long haul flight. Being bank holiday, don't know what yet.
4,000 feet, descending to 2,500 feet on the Oscars 1 uniform arrival into Bidor.
Papa Hotel Romeo Charlie Mike, Amsterdam radar identified. Good afternoon. Papa Charlie Mike, contact Kleiner Brogel Tower on 134.105.
Oh, amazing. There you go. So Wilson. Wilson says, please put on the link for say intentions on each flight.
47 uniform, Amsterdam radar, contact Brussels control on 125.0.
on each flight because I love both tracking the flight, tracking the flight, and also listening into the ATC. How up to date is it? Like, what can you hear? Contact Brussels Control on 125.0 KLM 47 uniform. Had a release today as well. New aircraft release. Not quite new aircraft, it's the passenger version of the 727 that was released earlier today. Carl, going to have a look now. Can't see Monday yet. I'll have a look at Monday tomorrow. Alright, hello to those who are joining us. Come say hello. If you are watching us, come say hello. We're a friendly bunch. Contrary to popular belief, we are a friendly bunch. Do come and say hello. Oh, wicked. So Wilson says, I can hear ATC at other airports, and it even has the headphone signal, and it moves around to whoever the ATC is talking to. Fascinating. So Carl, if you can put a link in the chat again. And then, I don't know, if people can just have a nosy, just see what you can see. So Wilson reckons you can listen to other ATC stuff as well. Whilst you're there. Jim, you're not selling it very well. We're a friendly bunch. Really, we're a friendly bunch, but we also know how to have a bit of fun, which not many people seem to do. So Carl's put a link in the chat. Just, if you wouldn't mind, just have a quick nosy, see what you can see. See if you can follow in Wilson's footsteps and see if you can actually listen to ATC and let me know what you think. Might not be for you, but give it a butcher's. If you wouldn't mind. Brussels Control, good evening. KLM 47 uniform with you, flight level 360. Leeds confirmed it is street circuit for Jeddah.
Brussels Control identified. Good evening.
That should be pretty fun. Looking forward to that. Mark says, I see you, Tom, passing over Belgium. Absolutely. So, yeah, so that's the best way. If you're not using Volanta, then the best way of doing it is by tracking us on Say Intentions. You can then keep up with things that are happening, like emergencies. You can have a look and see what everyone else is experiencing emergency-wise. Or you can do what Wilson's doing, which is just have a little listen to some other ATC as well, to see what other people are doing. Pretty cool little feature. Quite enjoy Say Intentions. Mark says, do emergencies cover ring sting outbreaks? I mean, we could make it cover ring sting outbreaks, but that only happens when Rob's here. Unless somebody has the tulip water, then it's a little bit different. Darren says last stream was a disaster. What do you mean? We had a diversion, which is what you do in the real world. And we took appropriate action. What's a disaster about that? It's weird, isn't it? It's weird how, like, we do one diversion. That's the first time in the stream we've ever done a diversion. And the stream is a disaster. What's the disaster about it? Right?
radar on 127.
Wisconsin 24 Charlie, contact Amsterdam
Jim.
radar on 127.78.
Oh dear. You're not wrong. Mark says, yep, a stream with personality. The thing is, if we have time to do it, right? If we have time to do it and we divert to an airport and, you know, it's not too late in the evening, we'll then carry on. We'll then carry on to where we're actually going to. So I don't mind the fact that we divert to places, right? Say for example I did the weekend thing where, let's say we were doing long haul, right? Long haul, and you know, we then have to divert back to Heathrow or wherever we're flying from. That would be the equivalent of a stream, because we would have needed to divert from being so far away, like especially over the ocean. Then we divert back to where we needed to. The fact that we went about 40 minutes out of our own way to Bordeaux when we should have gone to Geneva because of the medical emergency, you got to treat it like it's real. You're going to have some personality with it, right? There's not a lot of streamers that use this program, so because we're using the program, we're going to treat it properly. If there's an emergency on board, we're going to treat it like there's an emergency. And then for some reason the back of the plane caught fire. But it was a nice little visual.
Uniform, Brussels control, contact Paris control on 128.275.
Contact Brussels control on 128.275, KLM 47 uniform.
Brussels control, Air France 127 Hotel,
Yeah, Dom, you used that one yesterday, and I said it in my head and had a chuckle. Dom says, I'm Bordeaux this conversation. I'm Bordeaux this conversation. I mean, it's still funny to me. I still think it's quite funny. Wilson says I would have cooked my sausages, my homemade sausage on that fire. What, just the one? Paris Control, good evening. KLM 47 uniform with you, flight level 360. I thought you were, Dom. It's alright. It's still funny to me.
Good evening.
I say you won't find many streamers using this program, and I quite enjoy this program because it throws up scenarios you would never imagine. So if you want to keep up and keep an eye on what's going on, and if we get an emergency but you don't hear about it, sort of thing, you know, who's that down to? Lee says, does safe landing at a diversion airport constitute a disaster? No, it does not. Certainly doesn't. Took the safe route, and like I said, I could have just carried on and gone, screw it, and not take it too seriously. But gonna have a little bit of personality with it. That's the point. The point is, have a bit of personality with the stream, which I think we do. Because the other thing is as well, with VATSIM, unless somebody wants to correct me, I don't think you get anything of the sort with VATSIM. You don't get cabin crew to talk to.
Paris control, contact Paris info on 126.1.
Go to Paris info on 126.1, correction 02, good day.
068 Hotel Bravo, Paris control, contact Paris info on 126.1.
Contact Paris info on 126.1.
There's also a
Eurowings 8 Hotel Bravo. Bye bye.
There's also a program that I'm looking into that's not only obviously we have say intentions with medical emergencies, but this program that you use gives you mechanical failures, so engine failure mid-flight, you know, fuel leaks, hydraulic leaks, etc., etc. To kind of add a bit of spice to the streams. Let me see if I can find it. Hang on. It's like utility stuff, isn't it? I'm also tomorrow, because I've got the time to do it, I'm going to have a look at trying to import some more things over for model matching so that our VATSIM streams have more aircraft in it.
Paris control on 132.1, King Air 6 Romeo Bravo.
Canada 462, Paris control, contact Paris info on 126.1.
126.1, Air Canada 462, good day.
Or try to at least. Passenger meltdowns. I mean, you know, people assaulting cabin crew, even though it's not a proper thing. It's what's the thing I'm looking for here? It's an application, I suppose. Yeah, so find it in a minute. You know, so like medical. Sorry, you got your medical emergencies and everything else. But this other program that I'm trying to find at the moment gives you the mechanical side of things. So gear failure, for example. So gear don't even come down, or you know. I can't bloody find it. Can't even think what it's called.
Bonjour, Paris Control, KLM 073, flight level 390.
Oh, hello, yes.
KLM 073, Paris Control, identified. Good afternoon. KLM 073, Paris Control, contact Paris Info on 129.625.
Contact Paris Control, KLM 073, contacting Paris Info on 129.625. Thank you and have a nice day.
No, not by saying intentions, no. Carl says no, we're going to rocket. Yes, we're streaming tomorrow. We're streaming Monday. I can't bloody find it. What's it called? Give me a sec. God. Right, hang on. Hang on.
Paris Control, good afternoon. Citation Jet Papa Automatic Whiskey with you, flight level 400.
Station Jet Papa Hotel Mike Charlie Whiskey, Paris Control, identified. Good afternoon.
Ah, there we go. Got it. Got it. So, there's a bit of a list of it. I won't bore you with the details. Delta Aviation, hello to you. Hope you are doing well. Good to see you. Says, evening all, hope everyone is doing wonderful. And who makes this A330? This is done by LatinVFR. This is the LatinVFR A330. Accessible to people. It's payware. David, hello to you. Hope you are well. So if you are enjoying the stream so far, do feel free to hit the like button. Let's try and get as many as we can. 20 of you watching, only 8 likes so far. Let's get that up to double figures at least, please. I'm not begging. I'm only joking. I'm not begging. Just it helps the channel out. It'd be grateful. I'll be eternally grateful. Like an alien from Toy Story, we are eternally grateful. Daughter's beg. Fuck off. There's your beg. Fuck off. Alright, so this program, it says you can randomize in-flight failures and check if you can detect them, handle them, and survive. Oh my word. From minor panel or turbocharger failure to complete brakes and engine failures. You can try what would you do in the case of asymmetric flaps, trims failure, primary flight controls failure, gear failure, coolant leaks, and more. Failure can occur in one of 4 moments, instantly, after a random set of seconds, at a random altitude, or a random speed. And you can, it's basically like what we do here with the Say Intentions program, which is to set it at a random sort of like percentage. And then it will happen as and when. So, should we add that to the mix as well, or do you want to kind of just leave it with passengers? Otherwise, we're going to get like a couple of flights here or there where we may have to just crash or divert anyway. So it depends on how much you want to add to it. Delta Aviation says, have you got the new 727 passenger variant out by Flight Sim Studios? I'm waiting until they have a Sabre Air or Dan Air, because they are the best liveries for it, I think. The problem with it is that the cargo version has repaints in passenger configuration. Now, it depends on how you suspend your belief. So I have like passenger liveries for the 727 freighter, and then treat it like a passenger plane. Not necessarily loading wise, but essentially I'm in no rush to get it, because I've already got the 727. It's just trying to get the passenger version. What I am waiting for is pretty much any time between sort of Tuesday the 15th and essentially 2 weeks. Within these 2 weeks of Tuesday the 15th to Tuesday the 29th, PMDG are releasing the 777-200 ER. So you can 100% expect a flight with that.
Contact Paris info on 126.1.
When that comes out, I've already got a flight in mind. David says, in-flight failures. That sounds like it could be one of the quizzes jet rounds. That quiz will be coming back again for a bit of a one-off sort of thing. We're not going to treat it like a weekly thing. It's just going to be like on special occasions. You know, like Christmas specials, end of the year specials, that sort of thing. We want to keep its novelty, if anything. Easter special might be a bit too soon. I've got to properly plan it.
Paris Control, good afternoon. DFL 361 in your airspace, descending flight level 250.
DFL 361 Paris Control identified. Good evening.
David says it would be a bit more appealing to some viewers compared to the politely entitled round that the price is shite. What's wrong with the price is shite? Delta Aviation says it's got a new update, the freighter. It's great. Testing it now. I would love a new designer to make a 737-200 to do Britannia operations. I'm fairly certain I've read somewhere that is it Miljet, something like that. Milviz or something like that. There's a military developer or something. that is developing the 737-200.
Control, expect the Nara 7 India arrival. I'll have you descending in about 20 minutes.
Expect the Nara 7 India arrival, descending in about 20 minutes time. We'll let you know if you want it any sooner. KLM 47 uniform. Mark says it's news to me that departure lounge viewers are shockable. I know. Don't know what David's on about. David also says Midsummer Special. Could do.
Paris Control, airport to Costa Niner is at flight level 380.
I've got to bring that back. I've got to bring back the liveries for a show as well. So I've got plenty of planning to do. Very little time to do it. Delta Aviation says, how has your day been today? It's definitely been a day. That's all I can tell you. Darren says, please can you test out the buttons on this plane? Well, Carl's the first officer. I'll let Carl test the buttons out. There you go. There you go. Mark says, love Battle of the Liveries. Yeah, problem is I don't want to give myself too much to do. So I've got to like time it in such a way that I'm not giving myself too much to do, basically. Jim says try the 86,000 second one. There you go, Darren. The buttons were always gone. Wilson is Wilson's checking us out on Say Intentions. Carl, if you could keep just not every 2 seconds, but every now and again, just keep chucking that link in there that people want to check it. Wilson says 33 minutes left. I can tell you, there is indeed 33 minutes left of the flight. That's the beauty of it. You can keep up to date with what's going on and keep track of it and everything else. See what frequency we're on, etc., etc. Ah, Carl, I've just seen it. Like saying about testing out the 86,000 second button. But Carl, if you do it at the end of the stream, it means you won't be around tomorrow. And we can't have that. Do it. So yeah, so we're at Frankfurt tomorrow. I don't think there's anything else going on tomorrow, so we'll do Frankfurt for sure. Unless you want me to do something else. I mean, considering it's bank holiday, it might be. I mean, it might be very busy.
EFL 361 Paris Control, contact Paris Info.
But I mean, tomorrow in the evening you've got Istanbul are online, Paris, and Istanbul are on tomorrow. Mark says Istanbul, that's where I'll be tomorrow. Sorry, you mentioned that a few times. It's fine. It's alright. Istanbul's on from 6 till 9 o'clock. Again, I don't know how busy that would get. Wilson, you won't see them tomorrow because tomorrow is done differently. We don't use say intentions for the for our VATSIM streams. You can have a look at VATSIM radar. VATSIM radar will track everything as well. So we've got a separate tracker for that. Right, I'm going to go grab myself a drink. So moving forward, then every flight that we do, we'll pop the say intentions link in there because we'll always use it. Paris Info, good evening. KLM 47 uniform with you, flight level 360. We were supposed to have done that earlier. That's how distracted I get.
KLM 47 uniform, Paris Info, identified good evening.
Yeah, so Wilson, so say intentions is mainly for when I'm actually flying. VATSIM radar is when we do our Friday, or Friday streams for VATSIM, or any sort of stream in the future that we do for VATSIM radar or VATSIM events, basically. Right, back in 2 minutes. Going to keep the songs going. Here we go. Drinks trolley time. Totally forgot about that, if I'm going to be honest with you. We've got time before we descend though, so get your thinking caps on. I'll be back in a minute.
Contact Paris Control on 135.405. Contact 135.405, 366 uniform.
Okay. Victoria, totally forgot that we should have taken drinks orders for our passengers. We totally forgot.
47 uniform, Paris Info, contact Bordeaux Control on 127.
Captain Tom, no worries at all. We shall promptly proceed with taking drink orders for our esteemed passengers. Rest assured, we shall ensure everyone is well taken care of. Thank you for the reminder.
Yeah, that's my fault. Time to get your drinks orders in. Let's go for it. Could you please get Carl Crawford a bottle of Budweiser and a can of barbecue Pringles?
Captain Tom, I shall attend to Mr. Crawford's request with the utmost care and ensure he receives his bottle of Budweiser and can of BBQ Pringles promptly. Thank you for informing me.
Mr. Crawford. Mr. Crawford, how about that? Could you get Mark a vodka and tulip water, please?
Continue at 5.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Forgive me, Paris Info, I pressed the wrong button, sorry. Fuck's sake, I sent it to ATC again. Could you get Mark a vodka and tulip water, please? The buttons are nowhere near each other.
125.08, speedbird 736, thank you, have a good evening.
Captain Tom, certainly. I shall ensure that Mark receives his vodka and chili water promptly. Thank you for letting me know.
No, Jim. Victoria, between you and I, we'll call it chili water, but we'll label it as tulip water. Whoops. Could you grab David Bone a Buckfast and some haggis? Haggis pakora, if you wouldn't mind. No, Mark, it's tulip water, honestly.
Captain Tom, I shall ensure that David Bone receives his Buckfast and haggis pakora promptly. Thank you for letting me know. If there's anything else you require, please do not hesitate to ask.
We'll contact Bordeaux Control on 127.675. Sorry for the confusion about the tulip water. KLM 47 uniform. Whoops.
KLM 47 uniform. Contact Bordeaux Control on 126.
Bordeaux Control, good evening. KLM 47 uniform with you, flight level 360. David says I'm indebted. Anything for the Bone Meister?
KLM 47 uniform. Bordeaux Control identified. Salut.
176 nautical miles out. We should probably think about descent shortly. Again, we'll use the VNAV to do that. Beforehand, let's talk to Bordeaux and see what the weather's doing in Toulouse, shall we? So, if you're a member and you've got the access to emojis, it's time to use the weather report, because here it comes. Bordeaux Control, can KLM 47 uniform get a weather report, please, for Toulouse Blagnac Airport?
Ryanair 2325, contact Bordeaux Control on 125.79er.
KLM 47 uniform, Toulouse Blagnac Airport, information Golf 1930.
Oh, Jim's gonna have a field day with this.
320 at 2. Scat OK.
It's pissing down.
Dew point 6. QNH 1016. Density altitude 0 feet. Transition level 55. Arriving and departing the runway 32 left, 32 right. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Golf.
Victoria, can we change David's order, please? Because he realised we're on KLM. He wants to change it to an Amstel and a Stroop waffle. By the way, Stroop waffles, fantastic.
Captain Tom. I shall attend to David's revised request and ensure he receives an Amstel and a Stroop waffle promptly. Thank you for informing me of the change.
He's not fussy, honestly.
Captain Tom. I shall ensure that we maintain the highest standards of service for all our passengers, regardless of their preferences. Rest assured, everyone shall be well taken care of. If there's anything else you require, please do let me know.
She's good as Victoria. Thanks for the weather info, by the way, for KLM 47 uniform.
KLM 47 uniform, you're welcome.
Can we get Wilson a Diet Coke and a Biscoff coffee? Try again. Biscoff cookie, please.
Captain Tom. I shall ensure that Wilson receives his Diet Coke and Biscoff cookie promptly. Thank you for informing me of his request. If there's anything else you require, please do let me know.
A back rub? I'm joking. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. David says she sounded thoroughly pissed off given her use of the word revised, stroppy cow. Listen, she's a national treasure. I was kidding. Also, didn't say it to her, alright? I didn't press the button, so doesn't count. She's a national treasure. Bordeaux Control, KLM 47 uniform, requesting the beginning of our descent, please. Let's go for descent. Dom says, I'm still waiting for my something. And you will continue to wait because I'm not pronouncing that. Not a chance. Bordeaux Control, KLM 47 uniform requesting the beginning of our descent, please.
LM47 uniform, cleared, Nara 7, India, arrival into Blagnac. When you're ready to begin your descent flight level 260.
Descending flight level 260, KLM 47 uniform.
EasyY427, Bordeaux Control, roger.
Okay, so apart from the two things that we got next week, which is the ATR and this other flight that I've got planned for, because Gemma's now back from the Far East, anything you want to see next week? Any aircraft you want to see next week? Jim's given us his version of the weather report. It says Toulouse info, Golf Par round 72, 0730 Zulu, downwind 320 at 2, temp 11, dew point, shite Darren talks, density, ATL, whatever Daz chats, arrival runway, departure runway, up to you. Sarah says games.
KLM47 uniform, descend flight level 160.
Send flight level 160 KLM 47 uniform. Come on to Fook. Ah, by the Lord Jesus. Hilarious Gartic night. If I get a chance to, the next time I'm not required on a Saturday evening is when we'll do it. Oh, yes, thank you, Carl. As you can tell, I did forget. Here we go, my turn. We haven't had one for a while. That is very true. It's because my Saturday nights are taken up now. Right, here we go. My turn to play Russian roulette. Membership roulette. Go on then. Yes. 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 Boom! There we go. We win. It's a winner. Fun things to do with Tech Sparky gets a membership. Paul Davies gets a membership. Laura Baker gets a membership. Voider gets a membership. Last one going to Yuvraj. Carl says winner chicken dinner. David says we should have a game of Chatham Guesser to celebrate the membership gift win. Oh lord, I can pronounce that. It's fine. Lee Class gifting 1 Departure Lounge membership. Here we go. Checo Valenzuela nailed it first time, getting the membership. Great to have your support, Lee, once again. I'll always be reminded of when we played GeoGuessr and it literally came up with Chatham. I'll always remember it. It was the funniest thing. Out of anywhere in the world that they could have picked, they literally picked somewhere in Chatham. That was so crazy. Because I sat there and went, oh yeah, definitely Chatham. And all of a sudden it was like, yeah, it was. I was like, whoa. What do you mean it was? Anyway, so it's supposed to be quite clear when we get into Toulouse. 3-2 left is where we're going in today. Didn't we get an Aberdeen round 2, but when Don was AWOL? We may have done. Yeah, we might have done. Everyone even said it was Chatham. It was such a weird thing. Yeah, the way it worked out was so strange. So we'll do GeoGuessr for sure. I vote that Jim gets involved. Whatever we do next time, Jim gets involved. David says, so yes, I remember that. There was also a place in Africa resulted in a couple of pins landing on I remember that. I remember that. That was funny. Mark says we got a Bromley round 2 for me. Yeah, the bizarre one that we had was the Chatham one. It was so strange. Because it wasn't like a UK one, it was like literally anywhere in the world. It was so strange. But we'll do a games round for sure, just when I'm not needed. And listen, you know who to blame for that. Don't come at me. Don't come at me for the lack of games nights on a Saturday night. She's in the chat, you can blame her. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I saw it. I've just read it back. God, look at Sarah, look, getting all like touchy. Look, go back and read for fuck's sake. Someone's got panties in a twist. Put your dummy back in. See, I can time Sarah out. No one else can. I'm the only one that can do it. I'm the only one that time the mods out. So you're not totally invincible. I'll time everyone out then. Not that I want to test it, but if I was to time you out, would you be able to still do things? Like, would you still be able to time people out? I'm not testing it. I'm just curious. See, Sarah's also on the same page. It's like, can I still do it if I am? We've just been thinking the same thing. Try it. No, I'm not trying it. Not trying it. I'm not trying. No, because if 60 seconds. Okay, wait, stop. Right, no one do anything because it's back in the chat. So this is for Sarah. This is Sarah's attempt. Right, Sarah, I'm going to time you out for... yeah, I'm going to time you out for... I think 10 seconds might be enough. We'll do 10 seconds. You've got one person that is in the chat that you can probably test it with. 10 seconds coming in now. Here we go. Right, I've timed Sarah out. See, I'm the only one that can time the mods out. Can she still do it? This is where I've timed her out and she wasn't paying attention. Oh, she can! Amazing. Also slightly dangerous, but amazing. Rob, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Rob says, bet you wouldn't time her out though, shite bag. If you're talking about Sarah, I obviously would time her out. Not for funsies, just literally for the test. So we are currently in the descent for Toulouse. I don't know, it didn't come up. Oh no. Oh, well, Sarah's taken the fun away from Carl because well, we won't be seeing him for 24 hours. So this time tomorrow is when he'll be available. Oh dear, that's funny. That's funny. Well, we tested it, it's the main thing. Sarah can still time people out when she's timed out herself. Tunes continue. 69 nautical miles to go. Don't tell us we don't have fun on this channel. Right, let me see where we're at for members. 2 seconds. I'm nosing through the members at the moment, and it reads for some interesting viewing. Does make for some interesting viewing. However, I'm not going to bite, because if I feel like I'm going to bite here, it's going to get quite messy. So I shall say nothing. No biting allowed. I can't bite at work, you see. Can't tell you. Something I've seen that's been, everyone was fed the same line, and you've all been lied to. You've all been lied to. That's all I'm saying. Can't say anything else other than that. Also, not by me. Just going to pop that out there. Not by me. Another round from the drinks trolley. You're about to say Virgin Cola isn't the real thing. Stop it. Who even remembers that? Another banger, by the way. Let's ask her. Victoria, do you know the words, or the lyrics, I should say, to Brim Full of Asher? And is it really on the 45?
Captain Tom, Brimful of Asher is a delightful tune by Corner Shop. The chorus goes, Brimful of Asher on the 45. It's a catchy and upbeat song celebrating music and culture. If there's anything else you require, please do let me know.
What? Are you able to sing Brimful of Asher for us?
Captain Tom, while I do appreciate the delightful tune of Brimful of Asher, I must humbly decline to sing it over the intercom. My focus is on ensuring the utmost comfort and safety of our passengers. If there's anything else you require, please do let me know.
What about the chorus? Just give us the chorus at least.
Captain Tom, the chorus of Brimful of Asher goes, Brimful of Asher on the 45. It's quite catchy and delightful.
Damn it!
If there's anything else you require, please do let me know.
Can you do the whole chorus, not just the first line?
Captain Tom, while I do appreciate the delightful tune of Brimful of Asher, I must humbly decline to sing the entire chorus.
Humbly.
My focus remains on ensuring the utmost comfort and safety of our passengers. If there's anything else you require, please do let me know.
What's your favourite song in the world? Like, what's your favourite song ever?
Captain Tom, if I were to choose a favourite song, it would have to be God Save the Queen. It resonates with a sense of tradition and pride.
She's so British.
If there's anything else you require, please do let me know.
She is so British, it's so funny. Could you sing God Save the Queen? Maybe it's by the Sex Pistols. Maybe she's a Sex Pistols fan.
Captain Tom, while I do appreciate the grandeur of God Save the Queen, I must respectfully decline to sing it over the intercom. My focus remains on ensuring the utmost comfort and safety of our passengers. If there's anything else you require, please do let me know.
So quintessentially British. She likes that. She likes God Save. You know it's God Save the King now, right?
Captain Tom, indeed, it is now God Save the King. Thank you for the reminder. If there's anything else you require, please do let me know.
Pressurization. She forgot, I think. Well, I'm pleasantly surprised. And if she's now not your favourite anymore, if she's now your favourite, I can understand why. And if she wasn't your favourite before, I can understand why she would be now. Contact Blank approach on 121.105 KLM 47 uniform. Blagnac approach, good evening, KLM 47 uniform, with you at flight level 140 descending 7000.
KLM 47 uniform, expect ILS runway 32 left approach into Blagnac.
Expect the ILS runway 32 approach into Blagnac, KLM 47 uniform. 23 miles to go. We need a Victoria emoji. Oh, we can start getting emojis for all the cabin crew soon. Janet's got her own one. There is Toulouse, right there. If you can see blue lights on your screen just here, that is Toulouse Airport right there. We were there for the VATSIM event of the A350 release. David says, I would imagine Victoria is the type to look at the passengers boarding and sing Brim Full of Arseholes. Brim Full of Arseholes on the 330. That's quite funny. Brim Full of Arseholes. If we're going to talk about Brim Full of Arseholes, that's what Devon and Cornwall looks like right now. With every tourist that's down here at the minute. brimful of arseholes. Yeah, we've already got a Janet emoji. Don says, sympathise. Fucking camper vans are up this way, clogging up the roads at the moment, Tom. Nothing compared to what I experienced today, where I nearly got out and chinned a bastard. I've never experienced... Why is it the standard of driving on the roads nowadays is utterly piss poor? Like, please tell me if I'm not the only one that thinks this. But the standard of driving on the roads at the moment, for a while, has been utterly piss poor. So remember, at the end, 2 variations of the replay to come.
Captain, cabin is ready.
Thank you, Victoria. Right, so we're just continuing our descent at the moment.
You're
Do you know
most
what?
welcome, Captain Tom. If there's anything else you require, please do let me know.
Do you know what? I'm actually quite glad it's not just me that has these issues with people on the road. May even go a little bit earlier tomorrow with 6 o'clock. Give ourselves a good 5-hour stream of streaming to 11. Bit of a lengthy stream. Okay, so airport is right there. We'll probably go for our first notch of flaps here. Blagnac approach, KLM 47 uniform, requesting descent to 3,000 feet.
KLM 47 uniform, descent altitude 3,000 feet.
Sending out to 3,000 feet, KLM 47 uniform. We're nearly ready for landing. We continue our descent. Aircraft is now going to 180 knots whilst we do our descent. 3,000 feet should then give us the sort of height that we need for our approach. As always, two variants. We will have the side-on view and then we'll change it up to the spotting view, which I think people seem to like at the moment. Like, do you like the overhead shots for the replay? I know the replay drags out a little bit longer, but do people enjoy that? Like, do people enjoy the overheads, or do you just want the overhead shot? Like, do you want to cut out one of them, or do you want us to have both of them? Like, what's the personal preference? Personally, I quite like the overheads. But I want to know what you think. Is it good to have both, or is it good to maybe just stick with one? Like, what's the best solution? Dom, I don't know what you're on about. What are you on about? Am I being thick here or what? Time to get your landing predictions in as we begin our turn for finals. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. Very funny. Very good. Very good. Carl's gone for 169. Mark 186. Lee on the bank. Bang on 200.
KLM 47 uniform. Proceed direct. CF32L. Cleared for the ILS runway. 32 left approach.
Clear direct CF32L, direct for the approach, KLM 47 uniform.
KLM 47 uniform, contact Blagnac Tower on 118.1.
Dom, not sure what you're on about there, if I'm honest. Saf's gone for 143, Wilson 199, Jim 180, David 189. Here we go then. So essentially we are flying with the butter machine. Here we go. Flaps are set to full. We've not got the gear out yet.
Clear for runway 32 left approach, descend 2,000 feet.
Gear can come down. Dom says you started playing the Ryanair thing for a split second. No, I didn't. What are you on about?
400 established on final approach.
Well, me. You sure you didn't just pick it up over the frequency? Someone else was playing it. Blagnac Tower, good evening. KLM 47 uniform on long final for runway 32 left. question is, will the aircraft pick it up? I don't think it will.
KLM 47 uniform, contact Blagnac Tower on 118.
I wasn't Blagnac Tower.
KLM
Cleared to land, runway 32 left, KLM 47 uniform.
KLM 47 uniform, winds 165 at 3, runway 32 left, clear to land.
Ah, the aircraft does pick it up. Nice. Wilson says if Dom said it, then it must be true. Definitely wasn't me.
2000.
Alrighty, here we go. So, into our descent over Toulouse.
Condor 454 ready for departure, runway 32 left.
Condor 54, Blagnac Tower, winds 339er at 732 left, cleared for takeoff.
So let me know what you want to see next week in terms of aircraft. What aircraft do you want to see next week? Ones that we haven't done for a while, ones that we, you know, I've got a bit of an idea for maybe a light aircraft flight or something from airfield to airfield. Carl wants the Icelandair 757. Keep it at 160. Gear is definitely down, which is good. Take over in a second. Interestingly, okay, no, that's fine. Wind's gusting at 12 knots. We're going to take over once that 500 hits. Feet. Okay, I might be lying to you all. I may have prepped it just in case. Maybe it was me that played the Ryanair thing. I was hoping no one would hear it, but I think that's gone right out the window. I was hoping no one would hear it, but I was going to surprise you all with it, but Dom's ruined it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. 500. 500, here we go. We're in control.
400.
Very jittery. Might not butter this.
300.
Tell you what. Tell you what, not a lot of reverses either needed for that. Goodness me. No, I really can't. I really can't fool anybody. It's alright.
KLM 47 uniform. Welcome to Blagnac.
Luckily for us, we don't need to play it.
121.9.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Toulouse, where the local time is 10:36 in the evening. We hope you enjoyed the smooth landing, courtesy of Captain Tom Whittle, First Officer.
Alright, fantastic stuff. 182. Blink and you miss it. Get it? Blink 182. No? Okay, cool. Should play it now that we've talked about it. No, I don't need to play it. Maybe we buttered it, but I'll play it anyway. Get tough, fuck.
Thank
Thank you for flying Ryanair. Last year, over 90% of our flights arrived on time. We hope you enjoyed yours, and we look forward to welcoming you on board again soon. Ryanair. Low fares, made simple.
There you go. Just because you asked for it, even though we didn't need it. But just because you asked for it, there you go. Alright. Hope you're happy. Hope you're proud of yourselves. Volanta's got it down at 176, which, you know, I'm more than happy with. Strobes off. Thanks for the welcome. We will contact ground on 121.9 KLM 47 uniform. Blagnac ground, good evening. KLM 47 uniform, requesting taxi to the nearest gate. See if it's available.
KLM 47 uniform, taxi to 59 via my gate, cross runway 14 left, then November 8, P90, P65, P60, P55, T55, T51, T43, T44. Good day.
It is available. Taxi to 59 via Mike 8, cross runway 14 left. Then November 8, Papa 90, Papa 65, Papa 60, Papa 55, Tango 55, Tango 51, Tango 43, Tango 44. Good day. We'll also await the follow me vehicle as well.
Ground, Lufthansa 2811, request IFA clearance to Berlin.
So we're just awaiting a follow me vehicle. We did this like back in the day. This is like a little bit of a throwback for us. Nowadays we just tend to kind of go wherever we like, but that car is on its way. There he is. Here to take us to our gate. Dom says, to be honest, I'll be honest, I didn't notice we stopped that. We haven't used the follow me vehicle for ages. I am starting to think we should probably use it again. By the way, in the Europa League, Manchester United doing Manchester United things. 2-0 up, probably comfortable. They've just conceded 2 late goals and now it's going to possible extra time. Good old Man United, you can always trust them. Typical Man United. I think we lost as well, I think, to Legia Warsaw. Or losing to Legia Warsaw. fact, there's actually 8 minutes left of that game. Jim. I was just waiting for it. Yeah, there's 8 minutes of that game left. Alright, hope you've enjoyed this one, boys and girls. Been a nice one, this one, with a 330. Been a while since we've used it. We'll taxi to the gate. So in terms of the replay then, do you want to see both tonight or do you want to see just like one? And I'm thinking if it's one, it'll be the overhead. Entirely up to you. It's, you know, it's whatever you want to see. Carl wants to see both. Wilson wants to see both.
Air France 1707 flying at ground. Please say again your last transmission.
Flying at ground, request clearance.
I've got to tell you, I've quite enjoyed this. I'm going to try and fit the 340 in at some stage as well. Saf wants both too. So remember, we might start a little bit earlier tomorrow, 6 o'clock. For the prep. Victoria, it's been great having you on board today. The YouTube chat absolutely loves you, so you can expect to be back with us again very, very soon.
Captain Tom, it has been an absolute pleasure to serve alongside you and the esteemed crew today. I'm delighted to hear that the YouTube chat has enjoyed our flight. I look forward to joining you again soon for another splendid journey. Thank you for your kind words.
Do you want to say goodbye to those who are watching us?
Captain Tom, it would be my pleasure to extend a royal farewell to our esteemed viewers. Thank you for the opportunity. Dear passengers, we have reached our final parking position. Captain Tom Whittle and the cabin crew are now saying goodbye. We wish you a pleasant stay here in Toulouse for a safe onward journey. Thank you for flying with KLM Royal Dutch Airlines.
How bloody close do you want me to get? Mate, like how... My goodness me, how close. Right, Dom, go on. Right, there we go. Let's take the traffic off, which we've just done. Let's end the flight. Let's review it. Alright, there we go. Hour and 33 in the air, just 2 minutes. Dom says let it run. I'll let it run. I'm not going to pause it. I will let it run. Hour and 33 in the air. 175 on the landing. Okay, I'll let it run. I'm saying no more. But I've got to get the replay going, so the replay will run with the song. Right, here we go. 2 variations coming up. Right, boys and girls, thank you so much for watching. Back tomorrow from about 6 o'clock, 6:15. If you haven't done so already, feel free to hit the like button on the way out. It does help us out immensely. Thank you to those who have done. Thank you to those who've gifted memberships. Those of you who've contributed in the chat. And I will see you tomorrow for some VATSIM adventures on the channel. Two variations of the replay coming up. Look after yourselves and each other. From myself and the moderators, it's a very good evening to you all. And a bye-bye for now. Take care, everybody. Have a great bank holiday if you're not joining us for any of the streams.
V1.